What is going on, YouTube? My name is Josh with American AF Dumpsters right here in Dallas, Texas. As you can see, it's been a good couple of days. We are completely empty of 30s and 40s. I've got 120, maybe there's another 20 in the back, I'm not sure. 1 or 2 20s left, and there's probably 3 15s, and that's all we got. All the 40s are out, all the 30s are out, except for one. I got 130 back there, I'm not gonna lie. That one still got the hand sanitizer in there. I'm trying to figure out what to do with. So this is one of those videos today that a lot of people don't show the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't really care. Everything's an open book for the most part, to a certain extent. But I've got a customer, well, we've got a complaint yesterday that we're gonna go see what's going on. So apparently Daniel delivered a dumpster in a certain city, and the person across the street from the house where he delivered the dumpster to was the mayor of said city. And Daniel didn't know that, and apparently the mayor decided to get loud and rough, and not rough, but loud and obnoxious with Daniel, and Daniel got rude right back to him. I guess they got into some little words or whatever, which Daniel is kind of odd because Daniel doesn't usually do that with most people. I don't know how bad it was, but apparently the guy's the mayor, and then obviously he's got the chief of police in his back pocket. So we got a call yesterday from the chief of police of that town saying that we did damage to the sidewalk and to city property. So we're gonna go over there and see what kind of damage we're talking about. Again, I'm only hearing one side of the story, but from Daniel's side of the story, I think it's just the black marks from the tires, which is literally just washes off. But we're gonna get David's side of the story real quick. So hold on one second, let me ask David what's happened. All right, tell us your story, David. Tell us your side.
All right, so this is how it goes down. We're at the end of the day, so we're kind of pulling in, doing our thing. We're doing our usual thing though. So we pull into the street, you have the mayor's house, and then the location where our drop-off is. So we literally pull in, and then how we usually do, always, literally all the time, we pull into the opposite side of the property that we're dropping the can off so we can back in. And so say this is his driveway right here. I was telling Josh, we literally pull in like the length of the cabin of the truck. So we don't even pull in like all the way. We're like just slightly over there. And so we don't even get, the mayor doesn't even give us time to actually pull all the way in. Like as soon as Daniel gets like kind of over there in that area, he starts telling us to stop, and he's getting all mad at us, and he's telling us to like go back. And so I think that kind of upset Daniel for some reason. Maybe it's because at the end of the day, I don't know. But yeah, that's all we literally did. And then we didn't get to come in all the way because he didn't let us. So we just backed out. Daniel had to do another maneuver the truck differently so that he could just get in how he needed to. But that was literally it. And then on the way out, we didn't touch his road anymore, or his driveway, because he was upset. So Daniel just went out a different way, and that was really it. We didn't really do much. We literally just slightly touched it. Like I said, probably just like the cabin of the truck. So we didn't even get all 22 feet on the driveway. It was just, you know, that 10 feet or so, and so it wasn't that much. And it was a big driveway. It looked just like this. Like it can take all the wear and tear of a big truck, tandem truck. So yeah, we have no idea what he's talking about. So we're about to go figure out what he's saying.
So even though David was there, unfortunately we didn't get it on camera, the entire like
kabobble.
You know, the entire situation. But it's kind of nice always having David lots of times because we can. But this one in particular, we didn't get it on camera, so we got to go over there and see what's going on. The other thing is, a lot of people have mentioned in the comments before that, you know, I'm saying, oh, we do pull into other people's driveways. So unless you have a tandem truck and you're delivering these 22-foot cans in these certain driveways and stuff like that in these neighborhoods, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And at the end of the day, like from the road to the opposite, if there's a sidewalk, from the road to the inside of the sidewalk, the inside of the sidewalk is in like the easement, right? I mean, it is city-owned property. Again, obviously why the mayor decided to get the city involved and the chief involved and all this other stuff, which, you know, I don't know why he called the cops on us, but whatever. This was days later. I believe this was last Friday, right? Mm-hmm. So this was last Friday. Today is, the chief called on Monday. So it's not that far, business days later, but yeah, typical situation like this. If we were to have done damage on someone's actual driveway or property, what we've done in the past, it really hasn't happened very much, knock on wood, but that's not wood. But, you know, the one time Daniel did crack a curb. We sent some people out there and we fixed it ourselves out of pocket. Much better than usually submitting or putting stuff through with our insurance. A $600 or $800 repair is a lot better than an $800 insurance claim, because the insurance claim is going to cost me a lot more than $800 down the road, right? So I'd rather just fix it and be done with it. This right here, we're going to go see what he did. I might stop at the store and get a gallon of water just in case and just wash that off. We got plenty of hand sanitizer in the back. We can just wash the black marks off if that's what he's talking about. We're going to go find out what happened.
I didn't know your business was over. The same customer 3 times disputed, and he made to resubmit it 3 times. And then on the 3rd time, I'm like, but
This is the house of the mayor here.
I couldn't tell you. I would assume so.
Alright. And then this is the city street.
And that's the driveway he pulled in.
Okay, let's go check it out. Where's the sidewalk? This is the driveway he pulled in?
Yeah, just right here. Literally right here.
So they're trying to say we tore up that sidewalk? Get the f out of here.
No, his driveway right there.
I think they said the sidewalk.
Well, there's no sidewalk.
There's a sidewalk on that side.
But that's...
It's all cracked up to begin with.
That's not his house.
I know. They're saying we damaged city property.
Oh, that sidewalk.
So I don't know if they're saying we damaged...
Oh, I have a clip of all this.
If they're trying to say we damaged this is, obviously this is all old stuff. You're recording, right?
Yeah.
So look, this is all, they can't say we damaged this because this is all cracked to begin with. Yeah, I'm sorry. This thing has, none of these cracks are fresh. It's got grass growing in it. So I don't know if they're trying to say we damaged this or his private property. Let me go look. I'm not about to walk over there.
It has to be this. Look at his driveway. It's fine.
That's hilarious.
He has to be tripping about this.
The text message I got says dumpster we had apparently did some damage to city sidewalk when it was picked up Friday.
Oh yeah, what's this?
Yeah, I'll be damned if they think that I'm gonna pay for a new sidewalk here when this thing has literally grass growing through it. There's no fresh damage here. I don't see any fresh damage other than maybe that right there looks fresh, somewhat fresh. But all this has already been here for years. So apparently that is the street, or that is the part drive that he pulled into, and then this is where he placed the can at. Apparently this is where the customer wanted the dumpster at, so obviously the grass is soft. They're trying to say we damaged city property and specifically said the sidewalk, but somehow this grass magically grew through the cracks here in the sidewalk since Friday, because they think this is all fresh sidewalk damage. Yeah, I don't think so. Today is Tuesday, February 4th. The delivery happened on Friday, January 30th.
No idea.
Thursday was the 29th. So you can see where the tires, where he went through. So he did go through. Basically, here's the tracks. And that's the damage to the sidewalk, I guess they're talking about. They're trying to get a brand new sidewalk out of us.
But this mark's not even in the path.
Yeah, let's see in this driveway. Here, I see no damage whatsoever. That's not us. Those are cracks. So, I don't see no damage. That's hilarious.
For the municipal court, press 1. For the police department, press 2. Thank you.
Hey, is this Mr. Southern?
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Josh with American AF Dumpsters. You called our offices yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How can I help you?
So, the mayor brought it up to my attention, so he's asked me to reach out and find out what all happened, because he sent me some pictures, and I guess there were some words exchanged between the mayor and their driver. I don't know what happened, but he drove over the sidewalk I don't know why it was there, though. That's why I couldn't figure out why the dumpster was placed there when there's a driveway on the other side of the property. It's kind of weird, but I wasn't there. I don't know. So I'm just trying to understand and look at the damage and stuff that was left. But that's what I was going to do, is send you some pictures and see what y'all could find out what the deal is and where we're at on it. So,
Well, I'm here at the property now. Do you have time to come over here and meet me over here?
I'll be right there in a few minutes.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
All right. Bye-bye. Is there another driveway on the other side? I mean, we place the dumpsters where the customer asked us to. All right, we're interrupting our regularly scheduled programming to bring to you the new trailer, the new inventory here at American AF Trailers. I've got a brand spanking new 2026 Cougar Manufacturing 16K GVWR trailer, 14-foot rails. This thing is a bad boy, let me tell you. So first and foremost, it is standard rail, electric winch, 18-ply tires, electric tarp, remote control, what else? LED lighting, you name it. This bad boy is ready to go. I can sell it as an individual trailer right here by itself, or we can include it in the package deal with dumpsters as well, manufactured from Keystone. No up mark. We don't mark anything up here. What you pay is what you would pay directly from the manufacturer. So absolutely a beast of a trailer. I would highly recommend if you're just getting started into the industry, or if you want an inexpensive backup to your guys' cable trucks. So you've got the tie down T-channel lockers in the back, the rear lockers, but you also have the straps as well for those of you guys who may have other dumpsters that don't have the locking tabs on the dumpsters themselves. Make sure you give us a call. Check us out, www.americanaftrailers.com. Look at the small town. That's a beautiful building, though.
Oh, dang.
Oh, it's a church.
That is beautiful.
Hey, keep recording. Keep recording.
No sidewalk.
There's no driveway for the church. So Chief said there was a driveway for this building, but there's not. That's the neighbor's driveway right there. And obviously they're doing the work here because there's trash here. So this is where they needed a dumpster. So this is right where the tire went through. And if they try to say, well, we pushed this down compared to this, I mean, this grass was also here. So it's not like we cracked that. I mean, if this was a fresh sidewalk and fresh cracks, then yeah, absolutely. I mean, probably shouldn't have gone through here, but there's no way I'm gonna take responsibility over something like this. He's gonna wonder why we got a camera guy here. Be like, oh, we got cameras every time.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Appreciate you coming out.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Come all the way out, man.
Oh yeah, we're in Waxahachie, so.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
the chief here, and so they brought it to me, and I'm like, I said, what happened? You know, and he's like, I don't know. And then they tried to pull it over here. I'm like, this is the mayor's place. I'm like, what in the world? So I said, when did this happen? It was the other day. I'm like, flattened out a bunch of crap in here, but I haven't walked back there. He was taking some pictures and sending them to me.
yeah. Well,
Can you find out what the deal was?
obviously the ground is soft, or was soft.
Yeah, it's pretty soft.
Yeah.
I guess because of the storm last
But there's no way
week. Oh, no.
we caused this damage.
No, I'm not saying
Okay.
that. He was talking about this here.
Okay. Well, this is grass. So it's gonna
The ruts and
it's gonna
stuff.
grow back.
The people that bought this, I guess, are trying to make it into some sort of business. It's a lot of work
Okay.
for us, so for them, and I know there's some issues on the other side had nothing to do with y'all or with the other owner. So
There is no driveway. I just walked around.
there's a driveway over there. What it is,
Okay.
it's a big civil issue between them and them,
Okay.
and so apparently this was like vacant for years.
It's a beautiful building,
Yeah.
actually. I mean,
And so they had a shared driveway, so you can kind of see where you can kind of go to his house or whatever. All those cars that are parked through there, that's actually on this property.
okay.
So there's a whole big mess over. If you see, there's some stakes probably over. I don't know.
I saw there was one, but it looked like one.
It's probably been,
I mean, I don't know. So apparently the customers asked him to park the dumpster over on this side behind the building because that's where they wanted
what I
the
told him there. So
the
I'm
stuff.
wondering if the customer requested over here, and he says, they may have for loading purposes. Like
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, they still have a pile of trash right there.
Yeah.
So
Well, there's some here too, but,
And that's, I don't know.
I mean, we just
Her a couple times.
put it where they ask us to.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is just kind of an obvious, driveway. I said, but the thing is here, this has been a real problem for us for this guy because he keeps running over the stakes. So the stakes do the movement. So it's actually midway of the driveway.
oh really?
So they share a driveway.
I can see the one back there.
So you can see the one back there where it's way over.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the issue. And that's why I was like, well, why didn't they just come in this way and just back in this way? It'd been easier. But I don't know.
Well, that's a really bad. Well, because there's a shed right there.
Yeah, there's
And
a
they
kind of an
looks like they
angle.
wanted. Yeah.
Angle right here, it'd fall off.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird easement.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I just wanted
you
to.
know.
I told him, I said, I'll talk and reach out and I'll look at it and see what. I don't know what all. I said the sidewalk's been busted on that side.
Yeah, you can-
For a while.
it's-
I mean, this one's different, but I mean, that over there has been busted.
Yeah.
But I think there was.
There's no fresh damage on that sidewalk.
No. So I think there was some issues between him and the mayor. I think.
Yeah, he told me the guy. I mean, I guess he just barely tried to pull in there to pull back, and he came out, and I guess I don't know.
Yeah, and he said he went down to pretty much there. Did a turnaround or whatever. And I said, well, why'd he go down there? He was turning around. I said, okay, well, that makes sense. I mean, I didn't understand why he went down when he was here. It was like kind of confusing to me, so I'm getting it third. So I said, I'll reach out and find out what the deal was.
I don't know. There's nothing illegal with him turning around down the street either. I don't understand what his point is.
Yeah, that's why I said probably because you see the angle he took. He probably came down, went down there, did a little 3-point, came back up here and back in. So it looks like
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, that's exactly what he did. Because if he went down there, turned around,
Yeah.
and then backed all the way in to drop off the dumpster.
This way we ain't gonna fit real well.
Well, he was going to try to. Apparently, that was what the issue was. He was going to try to pull in there and then back up, but I guess he was already out.
I think he's got a couple extra cars there. May have been parked over.
Well, you were here, David,
Was
because
there
we have a
another car
YouTube channel.
there?
So he.
Yeah, those were all there.
But was there more?
Car there? Another car like by the truck there.
Oh no, it was the same exact way.
Same ones. Okay.
So he wanted to pull in there and back up.
Yeah, he was just gonna pull in and then literally like.
He was probably worried about the weight of it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean,
And
I don't
then,
know
so
how-
he ended up going this way and then just backing up off the
He
road.
told us to like back up, so we drove that way and then.
So I did look a little 3-point,
Yeah.
come back and then
Yeah.
We
I'm
reversed.
back in. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
'Cause
So,
yeah, you can see the two tracks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the way we have to leave the dumpster,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to leave the door to the back.
Sure.
So, but yeah,
But no,
This
I
is-
didn't expect you to come out. I was just talking to you about what happened with him and the man. I said, I'll call and talk
Oh,
to
I don't
him
know.
there. I don't know. I mean, I appreciate you.
sounds like he. Sounds like he. Well, I guess my driver should have probably not talked to him either. But
Well,
I mean, just that was kind of a.
yeah, that's
Unfortunate.
typical, but
But
he doesn't. People don't recognize him. Or if you don't hear, you don't know he's a mayor.
he's got a nice house.
Yeah.
So that's all one house.
It used to be a college. About 100 years ago, it was a little college that they had here, and he bought it. He actually owns several properties here along the path. In fact, there's another.
We should have bought this one.
But he wanted it. Somebody else owned it.
Okay.
There's a church about 2 blocks down where 308 goes out again. There's an old white, and I've had several issues with him on that, talking with him. I said, Mayor, you need to get a bulldozer and bulldoze that church down, because it's, instead of brick, it's like a panel, and it is dangerous. I've had to walk in there because they had guys, usually his sons, breaking into it. Breaking in, you can actually just walk in. There's
Yeah.
a lot. And so they tear up a bunch of stuff, and they leave a bunch of stuff, and they do a bunch of vandalism and crap. And when you walk through it, the floors are getting away, so you have to kind of be careful where you walk, so it doesn't fall off on you. And you have to.
Yikes.
So it's a mess. So he said, yeah, I need to bulldoze down. He goes, this one, I think they're going to do something with it. I said, yeah, I mean, she's doing a lot of work before I guess it was before Christmas. I was talking with her. And she was having the issues with that guy over there where the driveway is.
Ouch. Yeah.
But that's what I thought he was talking about here. And then I came over here and I was like, what are you talking about? And so he sent me the pictures. I'm like, it looks like he just backed in. But I said,
Yeah.
Colin, I don't know what happened between you and him. I talked to him, but I don't really have any, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what.
There's not really nothing. Yeah. There's not really.
So I'm like, he was talking about the damage. I said, well, this has all been broken for 20 years. This is all messed up.
Yeah.
I said, I think he was just talking about that. But
Yeah. Grass will go back. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
he'll go back, and I think it was more of a
Yeah.
argument between him and like I said, they probably both should have stayed themselves, but
Yeah.
that happens.
Well,
But I didn't.
I wanted to clear it. No, I wanted to clear it up. I don't like, not that I don't like, I just don't want to be accused of,
Oh, yeah,
not that you were, but you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be blamed for
see,
damage and stuff.
The
I
whole
was
thing
like,
with me, I didn't even have. I just
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
because if there's damage, I mean, don't get me
Sure,
wrong, we've
yeah.
damaged. I mean, we've broken
This
a,
happened.
we busted a curb one time, a regular curb, and you know, it's easier for me to just go fix it than it is to even just run it through my insurance.
Sure.
Because insurance is crazy these days.
Oh yeah.
For our kind of
I
company.
agree
So,
with you. Yeah.
but yeah, I was like, wait a minute, there's no way. My understanding was we busted the concrete or the sidewalk,
What
or
he's
did damage to his,
And that's what
driveway. I wasn't sure what's going
I
on.
had to come over yesterday after talking. I said, oh,
Yeah.
maybe he's talking about there because when he sent me these pictures, I'm like, because she was saying, can you get pictures? I said, yeah, I'll get some pictures. And he sent them to me, and I was looking at them. I said, well, it's not this. Maybe he's talking about that. So
Yeah.
I came over yesterday afternoon, I was time to do the schoolwork, and I was like, I don't see anything. Maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah.
So I noticed all this, but I was like, well, this is not a big deal. I'm thinking I thought it was something over there too, but.
Well, they definitely.
So.
I don't know. I mean, if she's doing long-term work, I mean, we'll be back. So I just don't know, you know, what the best way to approach it now. But I'll make sure our office.
I think the best way is I think the turnaround and backing in this way, or if we can get that guy, that's a civil issue right now between us or between here and him. He's been over to our station twice, wanting us to do something. I'm like,
because the entrance looks like it is on their side,
right?
So then it would be hard.
Surveyed it was they share a driveway. It's half.
Yeah.
He goes, no, that's my drive. I said,
that's crazy.
He keeps pulling the stake and throwing them over. I'm like, you can't do that. So.
Well, it's blocking his cars from coming in. I guess the driveway if it's in the middle of the driveway.
Over here that's clearly in hers. So he's like, it is in hers, but I mean, I've been using it for years. I'm like, well, I appreciate you coming out.
All right. Well, thank you for coming out, and I appreciate you.
I'm just trying to figure out what happened, but I think that's the best way is do that. And you could go through town on the main street over there and just kind of that way you ain't got to do a full 3-point. This road comes out onto the main road down there, and they're all parallel. So you come down and just go back right in.
Yeah. All right.
Appreciate you.
Sounds good. Thanks again. I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah. Y'all do dumpsters and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my daughter, y'all do them up in like Midlothian?
We cover all DFW, yeah.
My daughter, she was asking me last night about she's gonna buy a house and how much work she had done. And I'm like, I need a dump. And she was saying,
well, I don't have a card on me. I got a magnet if you want a magnet real quick. Let me get you one.
how you like this truck?
You know what? I do have cards. I absolutely love this truck. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if have you seen inside one of them?
No.
I mean, it is
A lot of room in there.
Yeah, it's you know, full 8-foot bed, kind of a F-150. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't have a lot of hauling power. 9,000 pounds on the hitch. So yeah, it's I've hauled hay. I've hauled. I got cows at home, so I've hauled hay. I've hauled plywood. Yep, full sheet of plywood, all that stuff. So, and it rides nice. Sounds good. All right, take care. Thank you. Yeah, that's what we call small towns in Texas. That the mayors have a nice little pool, and decide they have the police chief on speed dial, and the poor guy, like, I mean, he's kind of in the middle of it. What's he supposed to do? Literally, the mayor is his boss, right? At the end of the day, like, sheriffs are all elected officials. Here in Texas, there's lots of different police. It's crazy. Like, you've got, you know, DART police, which is like transportation in Dallas. They have their own actual police department. The school districts, a lot of the school districts actually have their own police departments. They're not security. They're not armed security. They're actually, police officers that are certified. You've got hospitals that have their own police departments as well, like Baylor and all those other big hospitals. They have their own police departments. You know, they can pull people over, they can arrest you, they can do all that stuff. So, but small town cities like this, and a lot of cities, police chiefs are appointed by the mayor. So technically, and not to disrespect this guy at all, he's a really nice guy, but while he works for the people, he kind of also works for the mayor, right? At the end of the day. So mayor was a little pissy about the ruts in the grass, I guess, in the ditch. The ruts in the grass in the property is not his concern, but you basically had ruts in the ditch right there, and some cracks in the driveway, cracks in the sidewalk that have been there, like the officer said, like the chief said, for 20 plus years. You can tell. So don't blame us. He just was a little butthurt, I guess, that Daniel was a little disrespectful to him, I guess, or didn't show him the respect that he felt he deserved is the way I probably should put it. But yeah, let's get on with a regular day. At least I know I don't have to spend money on a whole new sidewalk or make a claim with my insurance company. I want to play the voicemail if I can get freaking phone service. But let's get phone service. I do want to play the voicemail, see what he had to say.
But I just want to reach out, find out what the process is on y'all's end to see if y'all can get that taken care of.
Okay. Can I take your number down? And then I'll have someone reach out to you, and they'll probably request the pictures if you don't mind sending those over, and then we can see where we go from there. Sounds good. Let me have my manager give you a call back, okay?
So obviously he was asking what the process was for us to take care of it, which maybe the mayor wants us to pay for a whole new sidewalk for him, but not gonna happen.
What's up?
Hey, we're gonna have to have a serious conversation, bro. Like, that shit can't happen no more, man.
What happened?
Like between me and you, like, David ain't even a part of this right now because I don't want to even be on camera, bro. But we cannot be doing that kind of shit no more, dude. Like, literally, we just had a conversation about you not jumping over curbs, sidewalks, and shit. Now I gotta replace about 150 feet of sidewalk because of the cracks in the sidewalk.
What sidewalk did I hit?
You ran over the sidewalk there in front of the church, across the street from the guy's driveway.
It was just a ditch. I didn't see no sidewalk.
Oh, it's a sidewalk, bro. It's literally a sidewalk. You ran over the sidewalk, and it's literally
right
crumbled.
Right by the tree where I backed up. There's a sidewalk there.
I mean, you can see your entire tire tracks, because it looks like what happened was you pulled in. The guy didn't let you park into the driveway, so you went down the street, turned around, you came back towards the main street, and then you backed in onto the side of the building, right?
Yeah, at an
angle.
The
yeah.
dumpster was in the back.
So right past the ditch, going to the top part of the ditch, there's a sidewalk there, and the entire sidewalk's crumbled because the ground was so soft that the sidewalk crumbled underneath the weight of the dumpster, underneath the weight of the truck.
Oh, and it had to crumble whenever I left. And that's whenever I had the 13.12 ton dumpster on the back of my truck.
Yeah, 13.12 tons?
Yeah, that 40 was 13 tons over there.
And it was a 40?
A 40, but the truck backed up. Like, it wasn't that wet, or the truck wouldn't have made it up there.
But it's soft enough to see the ruts in the grass. Like, yeah, you can still see your entire travel, like the way you went and backed into the side of the back of the building. And they're trying to say there was another driveway on the other side. Why don't you use the driveway? Well, then, but that driveway apparently doesn't even look like it's for the property either. So it's like for the neighbor's property. So I don't know what the deal is, but now it's going to cost about 10 grand for the repairs of the sidewalk.
Ah, damn it. My bad.
That's not good, man. That's not good.
I know, and that's why they want. It had to, because whenever I dropped the dumpster off, nothing happened to it.
We just had this conversation. That's a tough part, bro. We just talked about this. I'm gonna send you the video right now, man. Call me back when you see it.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Poor guy. Oh, poor guy. Okay, poor Daniel. I gotta give him. I'm gonna have to pay for lunch now. On top of him, then I just hung up the phone and left it like that too. He's gonna quit.
He's distraught, bro.
I know, but he'll see the video now and he'll be like, "What the hell? That shit ain't my fault." Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Bro, there is no way in hell I did all of that.
Bro, you up that sidewalk, bro.
There's grass going through that shit that's been there forever. There's no way.
You up that sidewalk, homie. Nah.
That's what the mayor is trying to claim because he got that day, but there's no way in hell I did all of that.
No, I know. I had to do it for the camera, bro. Like, I mean, I had to do it for the content. I feel bad for you. I owe you lunch now.
I'm over here shitting bricks like... Nah, hell no.
David said he already felt like you called Chucky and asked him for a job.
I was like, Josh is considered. We just had this talk. I was like, there ain't no damn curb. Like, what the?
There was a sidewalk though. Had that been a fresh concrete sidewalk, and had you ran over it,
wouldn't have cracked if it was fresh either.
Well, but with 13 tons plus the weight of your truck, I mean, and it being soft enough ground for you to leave ruts in the ground, that means the ground underneath the sidewalk's soft. It could have cracked. So, you know, obviously we still got to be super careful with that stuff because sidewalks aren't built to hold the weight of these trucks. Don't get into any more arguments with the mayors of small towns, bro. They
I didn't know it was a mayor at first.
To the Senate committee, and this thing went through lightning fast. We watched it from our offices here in Northern Virginia. We watched the votes. Then it got kicked back out. Then we watched it again. Then it got signed. So they changed the law, with very little pushback from the Republic. They did want to negotiate one part of that. Changed the law for the whole state of Boise. I mean, for the whole state of Idaho. And now our guy is flourishing here, right? We got 20 locations around the country. I'm from upstate New York. I sold my first dumpster rental business in 2006. Came down here, and I don't know if you know who we are. We're in Houston, we're in San Antonio, and we're in Rio Grande Valley in Texas. So our franchisees in Texas are serious business owners. We try to franchise with some people that have a little bit more business sense anyway. Right? Sure. And one of them is a huge contractor, owns several hotels down in the Rio Grande Valley. The other one in Houston owns a 75-year-old boiler distributor company and dump store. So they've got hundreds of employees down there. They've got connections. So this all started when one of them couldn't work in Brownsville. And that was not supposed to be the way, so down in the valley. So he got me with this congressman, because he's buddies with the congressman down there. We all kind of looped in together. They were saying that that's the one of the easiest ways is to sue Brownsville, right? But I know one got overturned, right? So I do know they'll sue Brownsville for not letting me work there because it's a place to work, all the above. So now we're meeting next week.
You aren't going to want to miss what happens on our next episode. Josh and the attorney talk about how they can finally take down the cities who are monopolizing in the dumpster industry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because our next video is going to shake the industry.